crease that was the previous comment talking about. Takes a bit of time to settle down. Down the leg side. Did he get a bit of bat on it, or is it going to be signaled a wide? No bat. The four sides down the leg side. Very, very ordinary from there.
Just releasing a bit of pressure from the batsman. It's wavered. No chance for wicketkeeper Gurbaz to grab that one. But Bangladesh really need to build up a partnership. The previous one was growing good. And easy.
Yeah, that's the way they've got to go about building that partnership, particularly in the early stage of the innings with the rotation of the strike. Imperative that they manage to do it on a consistent basis. Chops that away, finds the fielder. Shakib Al Hasan has been so consistent in all formats of the game. Yes, 233rd, 7,000. We'll come back to that because that is the end of the 12th over. 72 for 2. None of the batters getting off early. The two openers back in the hut. Shakib and Shanta in the middle. New bowler in. It's the experienced Mohammad Nabi. 38 years old. Still going well. 140th match for him. 147 wickets. 4 for 30 is best. So the Bangladeshi batters will have to contend with that use of experience. And it's up in the air, swivels round straight away. It's been taken, well, the very first ball trying to swing it around, didn't get quite the middle of the bat, maybe the upper part, and straightforward catch taken.
A soft dismissal there. Nazmul Hossain Shanto. He was unsure of the shot at the last moment. He tried to check that one and he got the outside edge. Bangladesh losing two quick wickets, beg your pardon. And it's the in-form Nazmul Hossain Shanto, who departs after scoring 12. Bangladesh 72 for 3 and they will go for a drink.
Bangladesh in a spot of bother, 7-2 for 3. But this is a beautiful country, lots of place to visit, the land of hospitality.
Welcome to Mujib's Bangladesh.
এবারে সংগ্রাম আমাদের মুক্তির সংগ্রাম এবারে সংগ্রাম স্বাধীনতার সংগ্রাম
Welcome to the land of hospitality. Explore the country of festivals. Here, World Heritage is waiting for you. Come and visit the Mujib's Bangladesh.
Well, the drinks break has been completed. Ominous clouds in the distance. But Afghanistan are doing exceedingly well, really not allowing any of the batters to get a move on. Mohammad Nabi striking with the very first ball he bowled, and that important wicket of Shanto, who tried to swivel round, tried to sweep it, got the top part of the bat, and simple catch taken by Salim. Oh, that was hurried on him. Have got their work cut out at the moment, the Bangladeshi batters.
All of a sudden, Bangladesh lost 2 wickets and 2 new batsmen at the crease. They will be under some sort of pressure now. The pressure will be to rebuild this partnership. Someone like Shakib Al Hasan at one end, he can surely guide the youngster Tauhid Hridoy.
It has been impressive in the recent past. Just the 6th innings for him, but he's coming at a position of stress for the team, so he'll have to show a lot of determination, a lot of grit and temperament. 92 his best so far. Shakib Al Hasan will know the situation his team are in, and he will try to play accordingly, just like that, with soft hands, ensure that the scoreboard is rotated.
Beautiful sight here at the Zora Metro Stadium in Chattogram. Not a holiday, but still, the holiday mode is on just after the Eid vacation.
Another single taken, but it is wicket taking over for Mohammad Nabi. At the end of 13, Bangladesh now move on to 75 for 3.
Shabash, boys. Ibrahima, acha perta gora wala. Ashe, perta kase beche perta.
Has not been easy going for Bangladesh after being put into bat. Tamim, Liton, Shanto, all 3 perishing. And suddenly you feel that the Afghan bowlers have got their tails up, realization of the fact that they've got the youngster Tauhid Hridoy and Shakib Al Hasan, who are trying to rebuild the innings. Bowling is more accurate.
He's been able to create pressure onto the Bangladeshi batters. First over was a maiden. The Afghan fans will be delighted at the grounds, dancing and cheering.
Tauhid Hridoy has got the capability.
Bowling. Shawa.
Technically very adept, but with Shakib to guide him, he'll be hoping that there's a period of play, Mazhar, that Bangladesh need to be steady. They've lost cluster of wickets, so some sense should prevail and show some diligence.
Who else can do better than the man at the crease, Shakib Al Hasan, also making a comeback in this series. Fractured his finger during the second ODI in England against Ireland. missed out the lone test against Afghanistan, and he will retain the strike. 77 for 3 after 14.
Well, you got to hand it to Hashmatullah Shahidi winning the toss and deciding to bowl first. And I asked him at the toss, why did he decide it? He said there was a bit of a moisture and it will be trying conditions, which was also related to me when I spoke to Tamim Iqbal at toss. It's been a really good start, but that's not a really good look at that cloud cover. Still hovering around because Afghanistan is a very strong position. Remember, both teams will take on each other in the ICC Men's Cricket World Cup in India later in October. So both teams' coaches will be keeping a very close eye at the weaknesses and the strengths of the each and every opposition players. Well, certainly one thing's for sure, it's been very hot and humid, but you can see a little bit of more breeze because the cover is now right on top of the ground now. Good afternoon, HD.
Yeah, that's a nice shot. He just found the gap. That's all he did. It'll have enough to get to the boundary, but it was the placement of Ridoy.
Yeah, he's been in very good touch. Tawheed Ridoy just leans into it. You got to stick to your basics. You really don't want to hit it too hard. Placement was perfect. I thought the timing was even better. Just gone past the fielder at mid-off. Yes, they've lost 3 wickets, but they bat deep. They've picked up Afif Hussain, who's expected to bat at number 7. There is Mr. Dependable, Mushfiqur Rahim, expected coming next.
Sorry, I didn't get a chance to greet you. They were interrupted by a delightful stroke through extra cover. So, yep, good afternoon, Utter. I agree with everything that you've said, is that I understood why the captain of Afghanistan decided to bowl first. I don't think they bowled particularly well inside the first 5 or 6 overs. I think their lengths weren't great. But I think Bangladesh have gifted them a couple of wickets and now they are on top. 15 gone, 84 for 3.
मुझे बच्चा शाबाश
Chairman of the selectors, so to the right of the screen in the front, Minhazul Abidan Annu, former captain also. Jalal Yunus to the left of the screen, Director Cricket Operations in the house. Some dignitaries from the board. And just getting a little bit darker here. We're hoping that the rains stay away, but it's just started to drizzle here. Yeah, just going back to the point that you made, you're spot on in terms of the way Bangladesh lost their wickets, pulling out at the very last moment, not happy with something. Yeah, straight away they've called for covers. Um, just getting a little bit heavier. But just going back to see the dismissals. First one was Tamim Iqbal opening the face of the bat and edging it to the keeper. Could have left it alone. That's a long hop. Should have been a 4 or a 6. Straight into the hands in the deep. Litton Kumar Das. And the very first delivery from Mohammad Nabi. Without even having a look at it, Nazmul Hasan Shanto tries to play a sweep, gets a top edge, and out he goes. So that's what your point was, wasn't it, HD?
Yeah, we're just seeing the covers come on here at the moment, is that the umpires have had to make a call. It's not raining heavily, but I think what we can see in the distance over the far end is that it's coming, and it is coming very, very quickly. And the umpires have made a very, very good call. It's allowing the ground staff the time to get prepared, get these covers on, because normally these downpours are quite heavy. But the drainage here at the Zahur Ahmad Chowdhury Stadium is very, very good. So let's hope that this rain doesn't last too long. But getting to your point here, Atar, is that there was definitely seam movement in the surface early on, but the Afghan seamers were all over the place, and Bangladesh were going along swimmingly. They were really doing well before Tamim Iqbal just sparred at one that wasn't really necessary. The outside edge was found. Litton Das will kick himself at his dismissal. So would Shanto, particularly with the form that he is in. So Afghanistan will walk off here and say, look, we haven't been at our best, but we're actually in a very good position. Whereas Bangladesh will be saying we need to rebuild here, because with this rain that's around, the moisture that's in the surface, is that when the lights come on and we bowl 50 to 60 might very well be enough.
Yeah, it's just getting heavier. Yeah, you spoke about the opening part, and I completely agree with you, because the seamers early on from Afghanistan didn't bowl the right line and lengths. 35 added for the second wicket also. But in the end, they have picked up 3 wickets, so fair enough. No problems there. They'll be more than happy. Jonathan Trott in the dressing room will be saying the exact words. You've done well, boys. And when you get an opportunity to go back, go and cash in with the kind of start that you've had so far in this first one-day international. It was Hasbatullah Shahidi winning toss and inviting Bangladesh to it. Some lovely shot from Tamim Iqbal through the covers. Again, a bit too short and wide, and this is the wicket. There was a slip in place. He was trying to guide it towards the third man area. Stand and deliver. That was probably the shot of the day so far for me. Down the ground. Really getting caught in that fashion. But Litton Kumar Das, as you rightly said, will be kicking himself at watching this.
Yeah, Shanto as well. The first ball that Nabi's bowled, and he likes bowling to left-handers, a little top edge, and when you're in form, you want to capitalise. He didn't. Radoy walked to the wicket, timed one beautifully through extra cover before the heavens opened and the rain arrived. The players have had to leave the field, but this game is evenly poised after 15.
Yeah, really good work from the ground staff. They were very, very quick to make sure that the square is dry enough, because they've got the covers on very, very quickly. And that's the situation at the moment. There was a bit of a drizzle, and it looks like they're just getting lighter and lighter. Yeah, Farooqi picked up the wicket of Tamim Iqbal. He's actually picked up Tamim in the last 4 occasions. On the wicket to Mujibur Rahman and Muhammad Nabi. Spinners getting into the act. Zaid, the only over which went for a plenty, 13 in that single over. No Rashid Khan yet. Got so much to offer. We played a one-off test match, and there was a bit of a break in between. Bangladesh went on to win by a humongous margin, and then they started this 3-match one-day international series on the port city of Chattogram. Not just one, all 3 in Chattogram, and then we go to Sylhet for the last two T20 international. I feel that this rain just might go. So we'll take a short break and we'll keep you updated.
depth, but with Shakib to guide him, he'll be hoping that there's a period of play, Mazhar, that Bangladesh need to be steady. They've lost cluster of wickets, so some sense should prevail and show some diligence.
Who else can do better than the man at the crease, Shakib Al Hasan, also making a comeback in this series. Fractured his finger during the second ODI in England against Ireland, missed out the lone test against Afghanistan, and he will retain the strike. 77 for 3 after 14.
Well, you got to hand it to Hashmatullah Shahidi, winning the toss and deciding to.
Oh ho ho ho, oh ho ho ho, oh ho ho ho, oh ho ho ho. হৃদয়ের পাতায় তোমারি ছবি, তুমি ছাড়া বৃথা যে সবই। হৃদয়ের পাতায় তোমারি ছবি, তুমি ছাড়া বৃথা যে সবই। তুমি ছাড়া শূন্য শূন্য লাগে পৃথিবী।